This is the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Tuesday, the 24th of April. I'm James Spann. A warming trend headlines are forecast for a while after a pretty chilly start this morning. We'll check out some of the Skycam shots around the network at the somewhat insane hour, the 5 o'clock. There's a live look at downtown Fayette, nice and quiet and cold. Most folks are in the 40s, a few 30s on the map. Downtown Jasper and Walker County. And up in Hamilton, let's look at the Skycam at Hamilton High School. They're in the 30s up there. Boy, look at that pattern. Goodness. Big ridge over the west, trough over the east, high amplitude. And, of course, that'll be flattening out in coming days, so we're going to warm up. But look at those numbers this morning at 5 o'clock. How about Fort Payne at 34? We note that Valley Head also at 34 at that hour. Our Skywatcher at Black Creek, northeast of Gadsden at 34. In fact, the city of Gadsden, based on the airport data, they're showing 37. But most folks are in the 40s. 40 for Tuscaloosa and Anniston, Birmingham at 45. 39 in Alexander City. But after tonight, or this morning, things warm up nicely. Around the nation, it was awfully warm out west yesterday. Had 80-degree warmth up to the Canadian border in Montana while we were so cold. Severe weather issues, not really too many. This is day 2. This is tomorrow, Wednesday. Standard slight risk from much of Illinois down through southern Indiana and parts of Kentucky. And on day 3, which is Thursday, a small slight risk over the western high plains. And obviously no issues down here. In fact, really no rain for the next 7 days, or 5 days, not to speak of anyway. This is valid through Saturday evening, suggesting maybe a shower up on the Tennessee border, and that's about it. Most of the state should be dry. Let's check modeling. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars. Pattern is still high amplitude with a trough over the east coast. Down below that, we start to warm up today. We'll expect a high close to 70, maybe low 70s with a sunny sky. Tomorrow, partly sunny and warm, the high close to 80. Maybe a little shower up on the Tennessee border, but nothing down here. Thursday, showers stay north of us, and we're looking pretty warm on Thursday. That would suggest low, maybe mid-80s. And the same thing on Friday, warm, dry, mid-80s. The surface low is over Kansas, 1,000 millibars, and that surface front that had been north of us begins to lift north as a warm front. So again, it looks like we'll be dry there. What about the weekend, you ask? Kind of a different look on this run. We've got this upper low over Wyoming, a moderate flow nearby, but again, that looks pretty dry, and that's consistent with our ongoing forecast. We've mentioned just a slight chance of an afternoon shower. It sounds good to us, and again, pretty warm with low to mid-80s, but this run kind of backs off on the idea of that front dropping south on Sunday. Now, the front is parallel to the upper airflow, and it stays north of us, and accordingly, the better chance of showers stays north of us. So for Sunday, based on this, you might mention just the chance of a few isolated showers, but really nothing beyond that. And with no front coming in here, we stay warm with low to mid-80s. In fact, the GFS is showing 85 now on Sunday, so that's a 10-degree flip. We'll start to lean in that direction, but obviously there's not going to be a big rain event here this weekend. And then Monday of next week, the front just kind of slips by in unimpressive fashion. Again, you might mention a shower early in the day, but that would suggest the sky becoming partly sunny. Thickness values only slightly lower, maybe a high in the upper 70s. And there's Tuesday, that looks quiet, and again, upper 70s are likely. You know what that is? That's the 1st of May, which means no severe weather for the entire month of April, at least no tornado warnings. I'll put it that way for the state. That's remarkable. We'll check the end of the forecast on May 9th. Troughing over the plains, storm track north of here. The Gulf opens up, so maybe some showers, but again, nothing overly exciting out there for the next 15 days, and that's a good thing. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. Don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News on the live stream or on the TV side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.